Hello. Hello, everybody. We're back with more daddies. Today, I want to do Hugo's. Really bad. I think it might be because I'm into teachers. Like hardcore. I think I might have a thing for them. So, I really want to go through Hugo's route. And my mouse is dying already. Great. Love this. I'm professional. So yeah, we're going to go through Hugo's route. And apparently, all of the stuff prior to meeting Hugo doesn't matter. So for Hugo, I'm pretty sure I know how the route's going to really go. But I'm still excited to see what's going to go on with it because I haven't touched Hugo. And I haven't seen any gameplay of Hugo's. Or Damien. Or Matt. At all. Everyone goes for Craig, Brian, and Robert. Well, actually, I don't think people have actually finished Robert's route because like they do the same thing that I did, and they just sleep with them on the first night. So the first couple things, like I said, don't matter. So we can just skip all the way through it. Alright, so we're at the school already. We already know like all the dialogue that goes on in here, honestly. I think I've done this at least every walkthrough I have to do this one, so realistically, every single time that I've done one of these, you've probably already seen it. So, I'm gonna skip to where we actually have the conversation with Hugo. Because there is a different answer for this. So he leads us to the classroom, of course, it's comically small, and I get stuck in the fucking desk. As I would even, because like, I actually went back to one of the high schools to do work, and I got stuck in one of those. My butt is too big.
Sweet Manchego.
I don't remember him saying that. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know, budget cuts. Oh my god. Alright.
I don't know.
So he's concerned about Amanda's behavior, of course. Unfortunately, our daughter's falling behind. She's not completing assignments. She's doing poorly on tests, but Amanda doesn't tell us any of this. I wonder how this is going to be us dating Hugo and how Amanda's going to react to this. I'm really curious about it. So, I always do. We just moved. This one, tendency to bottle things up. I haven't noticed anything different about her, but she always tends to put on a happy face no matter what. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know important art school is for her, but I hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to her. Thanks for letting me know.
Hey.
Anytime. And had the same fucking stupid pun. Did you ever catch that, Ray? Alright, so it looks like everything else is non-important until you go back to the barbecue. I think that's the common theme. What I've noticed is that there are static routes for a lot of these people. However, with Robert, he's the one that's in the middle of all the stuff that you normally would do. Alright, so let's skip to the barbecue then. Alright, onto the fucking barbecue. Alright, let's do the normal answer that we always do. I don't think that really matters. I think it's just an answer you can give, honestly. Fucking sugar cookies. Don't ever talk to me about that. Alright, let's get to the point where we actually like talk to everyone. Alright, so we go back to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. And they're embroiled in intense discussion that I am nowhere near intelligent enough to be part of. Talking about Heroes of Art, I swear to God. This is the most intellectual thing that I cannot do. Dude, I have no idea what the fuck is happening. Alright. Listen to Matt and Hugo. That kind of comparison just eliminates the new... What? That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movies are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm in comparing one work of art to another. You definitely could say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. Oh my god. I showed you that name and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess?
Oh.
I'm so lost right now. I should have worried glance over to Craig, who returns it. Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue while the Dutch masters were better painters, blah blah blah, had better paintings overall. Art is dead. Well, that's pretty subjective. How do you mean? Well, that painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice.
Ah.
Right. All right. Sorry. You're fine, dude. Oh my god. Okay, so it looks like that was the right answer, but I didn't get anything out of it. So I'm kind of confused about it. We're just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. They're too fucking intelligent for me. Listen, all I ask for is if you like Van Gogh or Picasso better.
Oh.
But they represent two completely different art movements. How can I possibly choose between the thick and creamy and blah, blah, blah. What? The creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism. Man, that's way above my head. Same. It's way too much. Same, Craig. I love you. It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece can have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome.
Oh.
Just a minute about that. Hugo, please.
Hey.
Sorry. I get really fired about art stuff. Yeah, I can fucking tell. How are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everyone's super friendly.
Hey.
Minus you about art. Seems like your daughter's fitting in just fine. And there goes Craig. He says, "Peace out, bitches." The fact that Amanda gets along with all the fucking kids is great.
Hey.
Oh my god. The flower crown. I wish that stayed on his head the whole time. That'd be great. Nope.
Oh.
The interaction between Matt and his daughter is amazing too. I love them both. And they're probably up next. Probably. I don't know. I'll pick one. What's up, Carmenista? Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember that cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and your teacher? Hi, Mr. Vega. I think it's gonna be weird as shit whenever we start dating Hugo and Amanda's just sitting there in the back.
Oh.
Oh.
She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Whoa.
He's probably setting something on fire.
Whoa.
Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking?
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, wait. That means we have to deal with fucking Ernest. Oh, no. How's this gonna go? How's Amanda gonna react to him? Oh, God. Kids, right?
Hey.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. That last barbecue we had, Ernest had shoving a sparkler down Joseph's pants, nearly burned down half the yard. And then the barbecue that we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread over to my lawn and burned down half my yard, too.
Nice.
God, he's such a little shit. I wonder if he gets a redemption arc. Wait, I just realized my lights aren't on. How dare I? I need those lights on. It represents my gayness for all this fucking dads. Gayness. 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 Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Doesn't matter. Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you're just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Ernest, god damn it. He's in 8th grade, so that means... How old is he? I know he's got to be at least 16. Got something's in my eye already. He seems nice. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. Rough time with what? The fact that, okay, I've never had experience like that, but if I had a parent that was also a teacher, I'm pretty sure I'd resent them too. Because their job is to educate, and at the time of like where Ernest is, you don't like teachers that much. Unless you're just fucking weird.
Oh.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dad?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey.
We just have to accept the fact that as dads, we become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks and sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18. She thinks I'm cool.
Oh.
Amanda, I'm cool, right? I see your point.
Oh no.
You talk a lot.
Oh.
You're lucky you're hot. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Being cool and being fucking authoritarian. My fucking hand itches. I'm going fucking feral over this. And for the dads. Go meet other people around the neighborhood. Nope, I'm good. Burger time. Alright, so now we can skip to, I think, where we actually make the dad book profile. Yeah, next up we make the dad book profile, which is fucking great. Skip all this. Dad book time. Dad book time. Let's go. On a Friday night, you're most likely to... Okay, so... On a Friday night, you're most likely to polish and sort my coin collection. If you had one thing to take to you... If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Castaway and DVD for instructional purposes. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, which it is. What'd you want to be when you grew up? A technical writer for manuals and instructionals. God, that is boring as fuck. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries. Ideal date. Doing a 1,000-piece word puzzle. A 1,000-piece puzzle together. Would he never leave home without? Book of word jumbles and a pen. I can't fucking read right now. Oh my god. I spent a lot of time thinking about potential ends of the world. Alright, we're done with that. Let's start fucking getting into Hugo.
You've got dads.
What's up, daddy? This is some new content. I'm so excited about this shit. Okay. That's such a bland message, but I kind of get it. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of the chaperones called in sick. Any possibility we could replace him? Oh, here we go again, being fucking used. Used and abused. Let's go. Think about it for a moment. Man, there's a lot of screaming kids I'd be accountable for in their middle school. Arguably the worst age to be. Arguably? Arguably. Arguably? I can't fucking... You know. Morning, Amanda. Morning. Hey, are you alright?
I'm fine.
No, you're not. That's a new one. I just got to thinking about Backstreet Boys, and if they had a reunion, the Backstreet Boys are back, alright?
Huh.
But they're different. Something's wrong with them. Like they're dreams someone once had but can no longer remember. And no one's talking about it. They just go on like everything's normal. You sure? If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want to let you know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or stalk dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me whenever she's ready. How was middle school for you?
Ugh.
Bad. Nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and generally terrible. And being generally terrible.
Aww.
Everyone sucks. No self-awareness, just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40+ hours a week. Doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? The 40s pops. Top 40s pops. Top 40s pop? I'm ignoring what I just did. Middle school should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? I didn't like it. My first crush in middle school, and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs. Stuggs? You hurt me and I'll never forget. What'd she do to you? I struck in the middle of the distance, remembering the 24 hours that we dated and the 3 times we held hands between class periods. Then I remember the bitter betrayal. Her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham. And making me eat dirt right in front of her. Oh, shit! I don't want to talk about it. See, middle schools are reprehensible. Wait, why ask me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to be a chaperone at middle school class at the aquarium. I read that very wrong, but I'm gonna ignore that. I just want to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was a clam chowder factory. What the fuck? They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Oh, that's why you wouldn't eat clam chowder anymore. No, it's because Bobby Willingham threw up in one of the vats of the clam chowder, and I'm the only one that saw it happen. It haunts me. Right, let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vegas sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with Cool Fifth. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Everything's going wrong! Everything's going wrong! I mean, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. Wait, are you worried about are you worried that a whale's gonna pop out of the What, are you worried that a whale's gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put that fear in my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh the fear of ocean. I sit back at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss the man on the forehead before I head out. See you later. I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses are beating me there. Preteens huddle around the teachers in small groups, yelling at each other, goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Hugo jogs up to me looking frazzled. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo! It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed and most of the kids won't stop screaming. As I'm sure you know the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar.
Oh.
Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here. Oh, God. Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens who are sitting on the ground, playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start.
Oh.
Can you guys put your phones away? All the kids look up for a moment and stare at Hugo, then they go back to texting. At least they're quiet. Too quiet. These kids are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking... They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces. What? There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all.
Oh.
We'll see. Oh, God. The classes start filing to the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. This is due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you cannot borrow a pencil. They collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so the teachers have moments of reprieve. Reprieve. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for... I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Green Barrier Reef. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books?
Oh.
We just did a unit on the old man in the seat. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays.
Yes.
It gives us time to... It gives us time to check out the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. Well, the kids sit on the floor pretend to do their assignments while they text. Hugo and I wander off to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points out to a brown and white fish with long spines. That right there is a lionfish. Did you know their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? Whoa.
Hey.
The spines are venomous too. Nature is hardcore.
Oh.
You think that's bad? Take a look over here. He points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank. That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. And they're just like, keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless, so as long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them? Tissue necrosis? Necrosis. Necrosis. Fucking no. Cool.
Oh.
Nature's wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, you see the fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the blue-nosed wiggly fish. Yeah? Did you know that? What are these answers? Political fish trivia? This fish openly supports the legalization of marijuana. I didn't know it was so progressive. Times are changing, man.
Oh.
Wait, are you serious? Absolutely not. I'm playing it for the gag here.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay. What are some other ones? What are these answers? Leave the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swims around the massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin to trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over Capri Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside the enclosure. After a while, I look around to see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in a childlike wonder. The ripples in the ocean cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone so surrounded by angry, hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. Hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow.
Oh.
I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? As much as I want to do this answer, that's not the one I'm supposed to be doing. We can learn a lot. We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It's really fascinating to be able to observe it in such a setting such as this. That's a very astute point. We stand there for a moment, admiring the wonders. Do you ever feel like your tongue is like in a knot? Cause that's me! Every time I fucking read this! Oh my god. We stand there for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. Eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand on the edge of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for a well-moisturized hands. Wait. Who knows what kinds of... Okay. I'm gonna reread that whole thing. I stand around the edge of the tank and keep a wary distance away from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands. Hugo rolls up his sleeves and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some stingrays? Oh, I think I'm good. I don't really. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Come on, it'll be fun. It's also informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they'll probably bite me in my delicious hands. If I give them the chance. The thing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have their barbs removed. Horseshoe crabs can only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand in the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See? Not bad. It feels like fun, slimy leather. Things get a lot less scary when you learn about them, right? I dive my hand back into the touch tank and with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some of the urchins and feel the hard carapace of horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away blushing. Oh. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away sometimes. Wait. That girl over there looks suspicious. Why is that?
Oh.
My backpack's usually wet. Hold on. Susan, get back here. She tried taking them! Hugo runs up to the middle schooler and catches it before she can make it to the exit. Want to tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks. Want to tell me what's really in the bag? She won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cup. Oh my god. We're turning into a bad cop and I love it. Look, kid. We don't have time for games here. Whatever it is, it goes back in the tank now. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do. Yes, well, I am. Can you put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move.
What?
Oh my god. Hugo leans in and unzips the backpack. The horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out across the floor. An employee scoops it up. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back in the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Ah. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside? Where he's gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, hands where we can see him. He gives me a pat on the shoulder.
Oh.
Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt it's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. My god. In the next room we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surrounds us.
Oh.
Look over here. He points at some seahorses gathered at the bottom of the tank. One of them is in... Oh! One of them's in the middle giving birth. That's actually a male seahorse. So it takes fatherhood to the next level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse. Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back to the phones.
Hey.
Fun fact, male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Damn, I thought we had it hard.
Ah.
I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teen years too. However, many thousand of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
Oh.
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't be the end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about things that we don't understand in every day of our life. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to the favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see penguins? Yes, we get to see penguins. Hell yes. Our group of kids runs around the exhibit. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. At least for a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to have a great time. What am I so worried about? This isn't so bad.
Sweet Manchego.
Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Wait, just kidding, it's very bad. Is it one of ours? Most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over the penguins and see a determined looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight from one of the employees. How? How? Over the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked the whole time? We're gonna stop before the staff sees it and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. He runs off to the puffin exhibit and dresses the entire room. Everybody, everybody, everybody. I have an announcement. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. They just stare at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and I'm greeted by a cold blast of air. Hey, hey. The girl whips and looks around. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here. Neither can you. I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. What? Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguin go. They deserve freedom. Where are they gonna go? They're gonna live in my closet. Look, I don't even have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin.
I don't know.
Little known fact about penguins. Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions. So they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention they don't fly? They're starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Oh my god. Wait. There isn't an answer for this. Wait, there isn't an answer for this. I'm gonna assume it's the bribe one. I'm gonna save. I'll give you $20 right now if you leave with me. She thinks for a second. Okay, well, give it to me right now. Okay, well, I have $12 and some change, and there's a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other 8 later, and we have a deal. We moved to shake on our agreement before I suddenly realized there's a wave of penguins on the way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. Oh my god.
Block that bird.
What the fuck is this? What is this? This literally... What the fuck is this game? Get out of here! What the fuck is this? They're getting slapped! Bribe that teen. What the fuck is this? Bribery works. Oh my god. Glad that's over just in time too. Looks like Hugo's wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech.
Hey.
And that's why I think penguins are one of the best animals in the world. What the fuck was that whole thing? Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have a dead penguin in your hands. Well, it was the thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. She turns to me. You owe me $8.
Whoa.
What? I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off to Susan. I suppose they can compare animal thief notes. You're not off the hook, Molly. Did you just bribe a child? I bribed a child. It was the only way to get her out of the exhibit. I'm not proud of what I've done. I'm not proud of it either, but... or my penguin facts. Why does I have a trademark? But at least we got her out.
Oh.
Let's just get through the day and get out of here. What the fuck is this whole fucking thing? With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop where we make our way back to the student. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids start to load in the buses, Hugo pulls me aside. Hey, Mitchell. Thank you so much for helping out. You're a lifesaver. It's no problem. It was actually kind of fun.
Hey.
Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? Wait, this isn't... There's nothing on earth more satisfying than a good cheese board. Great. Well, I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. My fucking god. Where's Panda at? Before I'm gonna pass through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin. We've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before any employees saw.
Yeah.
You got to go in the employee. You got to go in the. Wait, fuck. You get to go in the penguin enclosure. Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend time with Hugo, though.
Oh.
I'm surprised he helped out. I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's actually usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud. He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. All right, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become their father. Oh my god.
That was so good you gave me goosebumps.
I don't know if I like that. No, I don't know. I don't know about that. Alright. Let's skip to the next date.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, Hugo. Date number 2, let's go. You owe me food. I should take Hugo up. I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium. Type out a message. Hey, still want a cheese board? What the fuck? Con is still being a humongous shithead. He was upsetting the same picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting all my paper. Whoops, sorry, meant for that for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's pictures of Jackie Chan everywhere. Save a couple for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little light on content, and I really think this could round it out. Oh my god. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. Dad nap. Oh my god. What the fuck is he watching? I really like the way the appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor bondage gear. Maybe this is the ASMR thing that Amanda keeps telling me about. I drift off to sleep. You guys like some ASMR? Jolted back away from... I'm jolted back awake by a dad book message from Hugo. Hey, sorry about that, Colin. Sorry about that. Colin's in the principal's office now. He says he knows Jackie Chan personally and that Jackie won't be happy to hear this. I get off work in a little while and I'll continue to be very serious about the cheese boards. So am I. Fucking bet. Let's go. Amanda walks in the door just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Just getting home from school. Where are you going? Oh, I'm meeting with the board. The board? A cheese board is what I meant. I'm getting cheese from your teacher. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, I'll live. But if you get the talk him into going easy on me on the final. Sorry, buddy. That's ball's in your court. What's in my court, you ask? Just a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and accompanying crackers. Maybe some olives and a little bit of fig jam. Yes, I get it. You're excited about cheese. Sweetie, you get it one day. But now I gotta go see a man about some... Please leave. Walk into a quaint French diner and Hugo waves me down to the booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Long day? Every day's a long day when you teach middle schoolers. Colin started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan... Colin started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bartering in those little rubber band bracelets that... He's bartering in those little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Is that the one that parents think means sex stuff? Those, yeah. But reports are just situationist news media, capital... So many big words from this man. Those ones, yeah. But the reports are just the sensationalist. Those ones, yeah. But the reports are just the sensationalist news media capitalizing on fears of suburban parents as usual. At least I hope. Yikes. Right now, I'm very ready for some fine wine and some delicious cheese. Waitress stops by and takes her order. The biggest cheese plate you have. For the love of God, just please put cheese in my mouth, and recommends us some wine. Do you guys want a scorecard for trivia? This trivia? Yep, we're starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing.
Oh.
We'd love to play, right, Mitchell? Fuck yeah, I do. Fuck yeah. We just hands us a scorecard and a few pencils before leaving. I might not be much help here, but I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. Come on, I doubt it. I doubt it'll be too hard. Mitchell. Matt! Hi! How are you doing? Get out. All of you. I'm on my date. I turn to see Matt and Brian here with the daughters, looking like they're ready for trivia. They come up to our table and greet us. Hey guys, y'all here for the old question and answers game?
Hey.
Yep, we come here every week, but Brian and Daisy carry the team. Carmenisa and I are just here with the cheese.
Hey.
Provolone 2, lost in New York. Provolone 2, Lost in New York have been reigning champions for the last two. Provolone 2, Lost in New York have been reigning champions for the last month. Man, Brian's great at trivia too. That raises the stakes. Great name though. Solid team name. That's Carmenisa's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am with puns. Like father, like daughter.
Hey.
You guys gonna give us a run for our money? Well, we'll see what we can do. Oh god. We'll see what we can do to not hurt your feelings too bad. The cheese will taste so much better with a side of victory. We bumped this. Tag team champions. We'll have to think up a good team name, but I think this will be fun. Good luck. Brian, Matt, and their daughters head back to the table. Is he blushing? Oh, it's kind of cute. I guess we need a name. Any good ideas? I don't know which one I like out of here. Craigslist Swiss Connections. That'll do just nicely. Which just comes back with a cheese board, and we revel in its glory. I can already see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and a side of dairy-induced ecstasy. There's such a fine variety of cheese and charcuterie, and I'm possibly overwhelmed. Too many big words for someone that's not smart. A quick dip in the seasoned nuts, a slice of savory yet salty Gouda, or perhaps a fachetta chip. I don't know what word that is. I'm hoping I've said it right. Topped with honey and a goat cheese. I'm so happy. He raises his glass at me.
Oh!
Cheers to cheese. Hey. Oh no. Oh no. What's up, Quinn? Middle-aged man with a backwards baseball hat, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jumps out of the back of a frantic energy of a radio DJ. A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with frantic energy of a radio DJ. I better wait for some trivia. Oh god. The restaurant cheers. Oh man, it looks like everyone's really into this. That's what I like to hear. For those who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name's Richard. I like the alteration. More cheers.
I'm so sad.
What? I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me. Haha, I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that will speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Let's get to some questions. Okay! The first category is literature. Excellent. You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much. I'm so uncomfortable. More jokes. Classic Quizmaster quips. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. I just like the thought my wife was the light of my life. Hugo, you got the literature stuff, right?
Hey!
That's too many big words. Yes. This is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Ronan, Mordor, and... Other notable series include Isengard, the Mirkwood, and Rivendell. What elvish name for this continent? What is the elvish name for this continent? Endor. Who was the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of Mars? That would be, I'm looking at the answers, Edgar Rice Burroughs.
Correct.
I feel bad for like looking at all the answers, but like, I don't know this shit at all. Edmond Dante is better known as this man. The Count? The Count of Monte Cristo.
Correct.
Quizmaster walks around the room. I think he's doing the crowd work. He stops on mine and Hugo Sable. Oh, nice cheese plate you got there. Whoa, nice go. Thank you. How's cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Haha, great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed a lactose intolerance later in life. I'm sorry to hear that. I've also developed clinical depression. Hugo, cool. Oh my god, he's laying it on rough. Like, people don't just tell you to get over your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody's like, have you tried exercising to get rid of your deliberating dairy allergy? Or you just need to choose not to let your throat close up whenever you eat a brie.
Oh.
Anything? Is that, does that scan? I'm trying my workshop routine here. Yeah, don't joke. Don't joke around. Stop, please. Who wants to start the next round? Okay. Next round is cinema. Man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat to them for days on end because obsessing over a fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. Frondo Baggins, am I right? Yeah. Is he okay?
Oh.
I think it's just his character, I hope. How's your cinema?
Oh.
Spotty. I don't know a lot about movies, but if there's any questions about bad horror movies, I can be of service. That's an interesting one.
Ah.
It's a little bit of a guilty pleasure. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? Their mother.
Correct.
What entertainer makes the fourth wall breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? Hulk Hogan.
Correct.
Which of these 80 horror movies dies? Okay. Which of these 80s horror movies dies not featured in... It doesn't seem right. Which of these 80s horror movies dies not feature an Indian burial ground as part of the setting? Poltergeist.
Correct.
It seems like we're doing pretty well. We're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. Those guys are pros. Oh, God. Look over to the table and give them a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He's getting a much sterner nod. And the next category is wrestling. Alright, totally bummed. Hugo grabs my arm.
Oh.
Wait, I got this. What? Man, you know who I'd love to wrestle with? Literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in chokehold. Please, it's been so long since I've been held.
I'm so sad.
I can tell. I can only process my emotions by making jokes at him. Let's start the quiz. Remember that? Remember that this is the lightning round. The first people who get the answer the points to win. Wait, what? The first people to get the answer get points. Look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it. Question 1. Okay. Question 1. This is the original name for the Stone Cold Steve and Austin in his debut for the WWE.
Hey.
Hugo's hand shoots up. Yes. Yes, the enthusiastic one over there. Steve Austin debuted as the Ringmaster.
Oh.
That's correct. Points to the Craigslist Swiss connections.
Oh.
Next question. This city was the location for the first ever WrestleMania.
Yes.
Oh god, here we go. Yes, the one who looks like he's known the answer for this entire life. First WrestleMania was held in New York. New York at Madison Square Garden in 1985.
Correct.
Jesus Christ. I guess Hugo's into wrestling too. Another correct answer of the Craigslist Swiss connections. He's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kind of hot. Yes! Ooh, a tough one. This title match went down in history as the shortest match in WrestleMania to date. He jumps up more excited than I've ever seen him.
Yes.
Cabo versus Kane.
Incorrect.
Ooh, sorry, but that's incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28.
I'm not angry. I'm
Oh.
just disappointed.
Oh my, he's going into it. He's laying it on top. No, that's absolutely wrong. The real record of Chavo Guerrero versus Kane, WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008. Kane took down Chavo with one chokehold slam, pinned him down for 3 seconds. I will not stand with this travesty. Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife? The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes and retreats back to his chair. Fine. Wow, Hugo actually seemed very fired up about that. Where'd he get all this encyclopedic knowledge about wrestling? How do you know so much about wrestling? Oh, you just pick the stuff up. Well, suspect. But it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I return my attention back to the Quizmaster. Alright. We're done to the final category, and it's a close one between Pro Bowl 2, Lost in New York, Brian and Matt, high five, and Craigslist Swiss Connections. And we high five. We look over to Brian and Matt and Carmenisa and Daisy. All playfully give us thumbs up and stick the tongues out. I eat a chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show just how serious I am. The final category is cool animals. Animals, huh? I can never take another living thing. Oh god, here we go. Animals, huh? I can never take care of another living thing. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. Haha, I'm falling apart. Anyway, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? Dogs.
That's right.
That's so weird. Dog, blah, 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 blah. Cool. What's the last animal that appears in the dictionary? I don't even know what the fuck that is. What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? Otter.
Correctamundo.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep coming around, collect your scorecards, and we'll see who came out on top. Remember, the winning team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil will fulfill all your needs. Oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. Why do I want that gift card? Give it to me in Starbucks or something. Quizmaster goes back to tally up the score. I pick what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot. What are your plans after a big win? I'll probably retire, take a minute out somewhere tropical, drink something out of the coconut. I've always wanted to do that. What about you? Probably took my winnings to Colin's gambling ring, put it all in black. Walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals than I know what to do with. Bold. I like your style. You want the last piece of Havarti? Nah, that's all you. You definitely earned it. After a couple minutes, Quizmaster jogs back to the room. Everyone immediately quiets down. I said quiet wrong. I said quiet's wrong. Waiting with bated breath for the results. Who'll come? I'm cutting that. I'm cutting that. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. Hey everybody, we just had a great night. Lots of goofs, lots of laughs, a little bit of light crying in the back, but that's neither here nor there. By landslide, the winner of tonight's contest is Craigslist Swiss Connections. Come on down and get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care, where Phil nominal services. God, I can't do this anymore. Please just take the gift card. I motion for Hugo to go get the gift card, and he shyly slinks out of the booth and grabs it. He pauses for a moment and gives Quizmaster a hug with a few pats on the back. He sobs just a little. Oh. Hugo makes a victory laugh back to our table and gives me a high five. Craigslist Swiss Connections is unstoppable. Craigslist Swiss Connections is great. Make Craigslist Swiss Connections reign for another 1,000 years. Hey, great work, guys. You guys did awesome. Damn, I fucking did, because I looked at all the answers. We'll be seeing Craigslist Swiss Connections again next week. I look over to Hugo, who smiles. Maybe so. We made a pretty good team, huh, Hugo? He blushes. Now show me that pig! Hugo and I walk back to our cul-de-sac, basking in the glow of our win and nursing our cheese-filled bellies. Man, we crushed it in there.
Hey!
Finally, enduring the screams of young children for years on end has paid off. I'll have half this gift card and use it to purchase many, many air fresheners for my car, which Ernest refuses to stop vaping in. I think I'll use my half to buy at least 2 tire pressure gauges and place in different parts of my garage. I think I'll use my half to buy at least 2 tire pressure gauges to place in different parts of my garage. You never know where you're going to need one, and I prefer to have them within arm's reach. A fine plan. Shame with the wrestling question, though. I'm not kidding. I plan to write oh my god. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Come on, there's gotta be a story there.
Oh.
What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think. You pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you're there in the ring yourself. Oh, it's just stuff I know. Hugo, I figured you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. It's embarrassing. You know what's actually embarrassing? Not being able to explain basic algebra to your daughter. You know what's definitely not embarrassing? Knowing stuff about wrestling. He sighs. Alright. If you really want to know, just follow me. Hugo leads me to his house at the edge of the cul-de-sac. We step inside. His house is exactly what I expected to be. Neat and filled to the top and bottom with books and art.
Oh.
Oh, welcome to my home. Sorry it's so messy. His house is actually spotless. I follow him down the hallway. What are we doing? Hugo opens up the door and ushers me inside. It's pitch black. He closes the door behind us. Oh my god. He's a nerd! Hugo flips on a switch and I fully understand. Curio cabinets packed with inbox wrestling figures line the walls along the posters, cardboard cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia imaginable. A giant widescreen TV sits on a decked out media stand. I'm speechless. I look over to Hugo, who's hovering by the door, doing anything to avoid eye contact. This is really embarrassing. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Are you kidding? Look at all this stuff. It must have taken you forever to collect. Can I touch this? Go ahead. I pick up one of the replica championship belts and toss it over my shoulder. Do you smell what I'm cooking? I think the line is, it's meatballs. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I think it's cool how passionate you are about this. Oh, yeah, I really like wrestling. He's blushing so hard right now. Hugo, you brought... Hugo, you bought the wrong kind of pizza rolls again. Looks like Ernest just got home. He's looking from the hallway. I can see Hugo immediately deflate.
Oh.
I told you, those pizza rolls have less sodium. I want you to be healthy. Ernest comes into Hugo's wrestling room and looks around with disgust. He notices me and scoffs. I thought nobody was allowed in your precious wrestling room. No, but I never said that. I just said you're not allowed in... I never said that. I just said you're not allowed to take the action figures out of the boxes and pose them so that they're having sex with each other. Ernest gets flustered. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna go through exit stuff. Have fun with your stupid wrestling crap. Ernest leaves and then a moment later pops his head back in the room. And your stupid friend. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's such a little shit. Ernest turns back into the room. I hear a door slam. Hugo really runs his hand through his hair. Sorry about that. Him. And I'm sorry I have to keep apologizing about him. He's just going through a phase, I guess.
Oh.
I try so hard to impress him, but it's so obvious that no matter what I do, he hates me. Oh, honey. Ernest has a thing about authority figures, and if you don't get much more authoritarian than teacher dad, my ex, he gets to be the fun weekend dad, and I'm just Hugo, who makes Ernest eat his vegetables and turn his homework in on time. Hey, you love him, and you're looking out for his best interests. Take it from one dad to another. Someday he'll appreciate you. Maybe not someday soon, but someday. I hope so. Thanks for letting me vent. He looks at his watch. Suppose it's getting kind of late. Let's do some trivia again sometime. I would absolutely love to. I start to leave. And hey, thanks for showing me about your wrestling stuff. Maybe you can tell me more about it next time. He smiles.
Hey.
That would be amazing. I'll catch you up on that. I almost ended it perfectly. I'll catch you around. Only takes me a minute to walk back home. A minute sitting on the couch reading a book about female photographers. Well, I thought you didn't like reading.
Huh.
I don't. This book's all pictures.
Aww.
Even my patience is getting tired.
Aww.
Did you get to eat all the cheese and did you get to eat all the cheese your little heart desired? I'm a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner?
Yes.
Hash browns. Okay.
Alright.
Toast dipped in egg. Blueberry pancakes. Well, only if you help me make them. You know, I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler. It's totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now tell me about that cheese board. Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside the fridge. I tell her all about the trivia and leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figure she'd probably find some nefarious way to use that information for a better grade. I know she fucking would. She'd use it as fucking blackmail.
Looks like Paradise Lost just got found.
Your puns are terrible. Alright. Just like usual, skip to the next date.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright. Last date with Hugo. I'm excited to see where this goes. Here we fucking go. I read the answers already and I'm excited for this. Ever since the first night at Charcuterie Pies... What? Ever since the first night at Charcuterie Pies, Hugo and I have made a point out of weekly visits to Trivia Night. Craigslist Swiss Connections has come in first place ever since, despite Provo and 2 Lost in New York's continual efforts to dethrone us. I've been able to do a complete overhaul in the interior of my car thanks to all of Phil's auto care gift cards we've received. Air fresheners, car chargers, you name it. Amanda's riding in the lap of luxury. Aside from trivia nights, I don't actually get to go see Hugo a lot. The end of the school year's coming up and he seems like he's having a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. I should do something nice for him. Maybe help him out. Maybe help him take his mind off the screaming teenagers. Books? He likes books. But I have no idea what to even start with that. He probably reads a lot more books in a month than I've read in the past year. I know he's really into wrestling, but he's reluctant to talk about it since we showed it to me. Okay, no. I know he's really into wrestling, but he's reluctant to talk about it ever since he showed me his wrestling room. He's kind of shy about it, but maybe... Whatever, let's roll the dice. I think I have a plan. Hey, alrighty folks. Looks like we finally got through our points tallied and ready to announce our winner. You know who else is a winner? Me, because I finally seen just how beautiful and loving my wife is. A few weeks ago, all the regulars staged an intervention with Quizmaster Quinn. We sat down in a circle and told him that we wanted to see him better and love himself. He agreed to start going on couple therapy with his wife, and last time he told us that they adopted a dog together. Love you forever, my Quizmaster Queen. I can't tell which version of Quizmaster Quinn I prefer. There are things I like and dislike about both. And the winner is, for the 4th week in a row, Craigslist Swiss Connections.
Oh.
Hugo and I cheers our small slices of camembert. Camembert. I know the T is supposed to be silent, and I go up to accept our gift card along with an uncomfortably long hug from Quizmaster Quinn. May Craigslist Swiss Connections reign be as long and wonderful as my marriage to my beautiful wife. We make a celebratory round of high fives with the rest of the teams and sit down, finish our cheese board, savoring every last bit of bread out with pesto and slice of tomato. I don't know these cheese names. Hey, I got a surprise for you. For me? Yeah. And for once, it's not more cheese.
Hey.
Well, if you think that you could somehow top that, be my guest. I pull out a book I've been carefully hiding in one of my pockets and slide it over to Hugo. Oh. He picks it up and reads the title out loud. Harry Butt's Crapper Keeper. I want to get you a book, but I heard you already had every single classical piece of literature, so I thought this would be kind of fun. For when you're pooping. He laughs. You should flip through it. He looks up at me and raises an eyebrow. After flipping through a couple pages, he finally comes across a small gift I strategically hid inside.
Oh.
You're kidding me. He looks around worried he might make a scene. He leans in.
Hey.
You're kidding me. He pulls out wrestling tickets I hid in the side of the Crapper Keeper. This is the World Federation of Wrestling Power Slim series. You're working so hard lately. I thought you'd like them. Like them?
Oh.
I love this. Thank you. But wait, there's 2? Yeah, I figured we'd go together.
Whoa.
You'd go with me? Heck yeah. I need you to explain the finer parts of wrestling to me, though. He gets up, walks around the table, and effortlessly picks me up in a big bear hug. He's been this strong the whole time.
Hey.
Thank you. I let out a little squeak before sort of saying you're welcome. Oh, he's hot outside of his fucking suit. It's the night of the Power Slam. Hugo shows up at my doorstep in a loud, oversized wrestling tee. He's a little blushy and extremely cute. I love this so much. We drive about an hour to another city to the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me about the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know. So, it's fake, right? Well, yes and no. Wrestling can seem the act of hurting another wrestler is fake. The work requires remarkable athleticism and oftentimes results in actual injury. Those people are actually getting hurt, sure. but not in the way we're led to believe. Historically, wrestling as we know it today was created by carnival workers to fix gambling, and the people who actually believed it to be real and would bet on these matches are called marks. That we would know is technically fake, but still choose to suspend our disbelief and makes us smart. Smarks? Smart marks. So, I should be watching this for the acrobatics?
Oh.
And the tension and the drama, even in the storylines. I think anything or anyone could tell a good story. You just have to look for the story. Even sometimes for what we're about to experience will tell a phenomenal, sometimes understated story despite a ridiculous premise. Wow.
Oh.
What? It's just... I wouldn't really peg you for a huge wrestling fan. Nobody does. I get it. I'm a button-down teacher type. I like poetry and art history. I write dissertations on heavy tomes by Russian authors for fun. But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am, but because it's considered kind of lowbrow, I feel like I can't share it with anyone because they'll just make fun of me. Till now. Hugo smiles to himself. Till now.
Ah.
Hugo and I enter the stadium and directed to upper level. After grabbing some snacks, we make our way up the set of stairs. The further up we go, the more my heart sinks. I thought we had gotten good seats, but at this point, the ring looks like a poster stamp. We finally settle into our spots and wait for the match to start. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I got his tickets on the lower level. I'll go over to Hugo, who's apparently didn't even hear me. He's vibrating with excitement.
Yes.
This is so cool. I guess he doesn't mind. I have to admit, I've been too embarrassed to come here to one of these since I was a kid. What's there to be embarrassed about? Everyone likes wrestling. Besides, who we are... Besides... That's not even besides. That says plus. That says the word plus. Plus, who... Oh... I know what's going to happen. Plus, who are we even going to see out here that we know? We're like an hour out of Maple Bay.
Oh.
I'm guessing you're right. So, what do we have to look forward to tonight?
Ah.
Oh man, the lineup is stacked. All the matches are going to be great, but the one I'm really looking forward to is Eastern Dragon's match. Eastern Dragon? Yeah, he used to wrestle Pablo Escobar, but I guess he eventually had to change it. Wrestler names are weird. He's actually an Iranian guy from Utah. Oh, I guess where you got your shirt from. Yep, I've been following the guy since his debut in Indie Wrestling League, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks and through the professionals. Who's he up against? The Corporate Shill. Technique-wise, I don't think he's as good a wrestler, but I don't think even the fans even like him. Certainly an interesting character, though.
Yes.
Stadium lights dim and the crowd starts screaming. Butt rock blasts through the stadium. What? Butt rock blasts through the sound system and some pyrotechnics set off in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, of the sold-out crowd of Mill Creek, Massachusetts, who's ready to power slam? Hugo and I scream. We watch two wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Johnny Snowman, walk out on even more butt rock. The Southern Dandy mixes and drinks a mint julep in the ring before the match. The crowd eats it up.
Oh.
The Southern Dandy's from Maine. Is Johnny Snowman not from the North Pole? He's from Georgia, actually. After a long match, Johnny Snowman, who's dressed up like a muscular elf, does what Hugo calls a German suplex on the Southern Dandy. What did I just watch? It's like a death ballet where all the oily, muscular dudes hug each other to the point of exhaustion. You're not wrong.
Oh.
Wrestling is a sport of communication. All the guys here train together not only know how to perform the moves, but how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but only be kind of hurt. The crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins Southern Dandy, and it's announced the winner. Next match features The next match features a wrestler named Generation Y2K, who comes out looking at a hipster barista. He takes selfies with fans on the way up to the ring and pauses for every single one to post an Instagram. What did I just say? Also, the stage, like the fucking crowd, there is no crowd. The next match features a wrestler named Generation Y2K, who comes out looking like a hipster barista. He takes selfies with the fans on the way up to the ring and pauses for after everyone to post it onto Instagram. He's actually playing up the millennial thing, huh? He's really sort of the boogeyman to old-timers wrestling fans. His opponent, the old-timer, walks out. Oh. The crowd seems to be divided on who they're rooting for. The old-timer pulls out some pretty sweet moves as he takes out the walking cane from under the stage and beats Generation Y2K over the head with it. Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old-timer with a flash of his phone camera and able to pin him on the match. Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old time with a flash on his camera phone and is able to pin him to win the match. He takes a celebratory selfie with his unconscious opponent. During a break, Hugo and I leave to get refills at the concession stands. We wind our way back to the clusters of wrestling fans to get into line. So, what do you think so far? I'm glad to be here with you. Wrestling is cool, but I really like to see you so enthusiastic. It's... Don't say hot. Don't say hot! Cool. You know, I'm kind of surprised. I was sort of expecting the crowd just to be a bunch of aggressive, sweaty, older guys, but it's so diverse. I've even seen a bunch of families with their kids. Everyone looks so super happy to be here. Oh yeah, that's how I got into wrestling. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me and my brothers to matches all the time. There's one gaggle of kids loitering in the corner that are exceptionally loud. Even in the dim stadium, looking closer, I can't help but feel like these kids seem familiar. Oh god, I know these kids. They're Hugo's students. So don't turn around when I tell you this, but some of your students are here. Hugo immediately tenses up.
I don't know.
Oh my god, I can't let them see me here. They'll never listen to me ever again. I position myself between kids and Hugo, hoping I can act as a human shield. I glance over to the group of children again. I recognize that Colin kid. He kicks one of his friends in the shin and laughs. Man, that Colin kid's a piece of work. Colin, if he sees me here, he'll never let it go. He's a master manipulator. We have to get back to the relative safety of our tents. What? We have to get back to the relative safety of our seats. What's the plan? This is a sneaking mission. This is a sneaking mission. We gotta get sneaky. If we're gonna get back to the ring unscathed, how quiet are you? I've gotten pretty good at sneaking up on students who are texting under the test during class, so I can be pretty quiet if I need to be. Perfect. Now we just need to find some cover to hide behind as we navigate back to our seats. Where to? Quick, inside my shirt. What? There's no time to explain, just trust me. I lift up my shirt and pull it down over Hugo, his body flush against my chest. I start shuffling us towards the door. A few people stare at us. Nobody can tell it's Hugo. At this point, Hugo's is nestled gently against me. It's actually kind of nice. Once we get closer to the ring, he shimmies out of my shirt. Well, it worked, somehow. Hugo and I sit down and breathe a huge sigh of relief. That was close. No one can hide out from the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves in the comfort of anonymity within a large crowd. The lights dim again.
Oh.
This is the match we've been waiting for. The corporate shill walks out in elevator music. He's wearing a three-piece and suit and sunglasses. Once he gets to the ring, he takes off the sunglasses and rips the sleeves off his suit jacket, flexing his arms to the crowd. One of the people from his entourage produces a graph chart and sets it up in the center of the ring. The corporate shill grabs the microphone. I got a message for the Eastern Dragon. If you refer to the graph in the center of the ring, you'll see a quarterly projection of how much I'm about to kick your ass. The whole crowd erupts. Now, if you direct your attention to the Jumbotron, we'll look up at the PowerPoint presentation titled Kicking the Eastern Dragon's Ass. Key Performance Indicators. What the fuck is this? The corporate show takes a laser pointer and gives a lengthy presentation of just how he'll defeat the Eastern Dragon. He showcases several well-utilized clip art graphics. That was informative. The lights dim again and the pan flute music plays. I think it's a pan flute. I'm actually not sure what a pan flute sounds like. The Eastern Dragon walks out to cheers from the crowd. Aren't pan flutes a Central American thing? Hugo shrugs.
Oh.
Wrestling. The Eastern Dragon stands out from the side of the ring and grabs the microphone. Corporate show, it's nice to see you again. More cheers from the crowd. That was a good presentation. The clip art was a very nice touch. He points at the corporate shows menacingly. I'm looking forward to a nice and exciting match. The crowd doesn't really know what to do here. He's not the best at trash talk, but I promise he's one of the most talented wrestlers you'll ever see. Oh god, here we go. The match starts, and just exciting as Hugo's hyped it up to be, the Eastern Dragon performs some ridiculous aerial stunts to make me concerned for his safety. He does what Hugo calls the moonsault from top of the rope onto the corporate shill. The air in the stadium is electric as the two athletes... The air in the stadium is electric as the two athletes lock arms and try to demolish one another. I can't help but get into it. The corporate shield pile drives the Asian dragon, who looks passed out in the center of the ring. He climbs to the top of the rope and motions to cheering the crowd. Oh no, he's about to do a finishing move. The corporate ladder. The corporate shield poses at the top of the ropes. Eastern Dragon still isn't moving. Could this be the end of his young career? Get up, Eastern Dragon!
Ah.
You can do it, Eastern Dragon! The corporate shield launches off the top rope in a huge arc. He brings his elbow down on Eastern Dragon with the full force of Fortune 500 company, putting local vendors out of business. Ooh, the corporate shield pins the Eastern Dragon and the match ends. Hugo sinks into his chair.
I don't know.
Man, he should have won that. I sit down with Hugo. What a match. It was amazing. I think I'm a fan of wrestling now. Hugo looks over to me and our eyes catch. I'm glad. The event goes on and we have a little downtime before the next match. We decide just to relax in the seats and avoid the middle schoolers. It's unlikely they'll ever notice us in the upper level nosebleeds. What? I look up at the Jumbotron. Oh hey, they're doing the kiss cam thing. It zooms on a bunch of cute couples who do quick smooch and a raunchous cheers from the crowd. Oh, that's so nice. And then it zooms on to Hugo and I.
Huh?
What? What? What did I do here? I look over to Hugo and see the same mortified expression on his face. The entire crowd is chanting and neither of us know what to do. Oh my god, 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 oh my god! Give the crowd what they want. I slowly lean in, awkwardly tilting my head. Cheers of the crowd erupt all around me. I look back at the Jumbotron and see a couple behind us making out with full force. Oh! Hugo and I turn beet red and slink back to our chairs. So much for laying low, I guess. The rest of the match goes... the rest of the match thankfully goes off without incident. Hugo and I eventually laugh off the kiss cam and get back to wrestling. Oh my god! After the show ends, he convinces me to hang back and let the rest of the crowd exit so we didn't risk the running into... I'm so flustered right now. After the show ends, he convinces me to hang back and let the rest of the crowd exit so that we didn't risk running into Colin and his awful group of friends. By the time Hugo and I walk back to his car, most of the wrestling fans have cleared out. The parking lot is surprisingly empty. Save up for a beat-up car park... What? By the time Hugo and I walk back to his car, most of the wrestling fans have cleared out. The parking lot is surprisingly empty save for a beat-up car parked a few spots down from us. We barely keep an eye out for any stray middle schoolers as we hang by my car. Man, that was an experience. Right? It was the only thing... Right? It's only one thing to watch on TV, but to be there in person is just wow. Thank you again. Thank you again. I would have never gotten to experience this if it wasn't for you. It's just me and Hugo in front of a car in an empty parking lot. I look down. It's kind of funny. How about the kiss game, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, it was super funny. But neither of us are smiling. Look into each other's eyes like I feel the warmth radiating from my cheeks. We stare at each other just for a little bit too long. Hey, cool shirt. I turn around to see a guy in a hoodie and baseball shorts walk up to us and a duffel bag slung over his shoulder. I haven't seen one of those in years.
What?
Oh my god, yeah, I got it from a trade with this guy in the Street Marks net. I love that website. Someone always posts some awesome, super detailed breakdowns of the matches in Indie Circuit. Have you seen those? His name's like, IJJ something. JD Slaminger? Yeah, that's him. Those are my write-ups. Oh my god, you're kidding. Oh man, I'm such a huge fan of your work. It's nice to meet you. He vigorously shakes Hugo's hand.
Hey.
I'm honored. Oh man, I wish I could stay in chat. I have so many questions, but I'll PM you on the forums if you ever want to talk shop. Absolutely. The man starts walking away. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention again. Is there any chance you could sign my shirt? The guy turns and beams. Sure thing. Wait. It all finally clicks in place in me. You're the Eastern Dragon? I love your work. Thank you, man. The Eastern Dragon signs Hugo's shirt, waves goodbye, and walks to his car. I stand there with my mouth open the entire time. That was the Eastern Dragon. He likes my work. Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now. He's gonna PM me. Hugo and I high five. He's excited. He's so excited he's shaking. Mr. Vega? Oh man. Colin and his cronies just pop out of nowhere. Oh no. Here we go.
Huh?
Colin! Nice to see you here with your friends all the way out here. What are you doing here? I don't see a library near us. I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend. Mr. Vega likes wrestling. What a fart knocker. Actually, that's pretty cool. Shut up, dickweed. Nah, man. That's actually rad as hell. Who were we just talking to? Probably one of his stupid book nerd friends. Actually, he was talking to his good buddy, the Eastern Dragon. All Colin's friends gasp. Guys, come on. He's lying. There's no way Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers. Oh, yeah? How to get his autograph, then? Colin's friends lose their minds, screaming their heads off. Colin is red with anger.
Oh.
See you in class, bitch. Yes! You can't say that! Who's gonna believe you? Wait, my camera. I love it. Hugo and I hop into the car with the tune. Hugo and I hop into the car to the tune of more children screaming. We laugh all the way home. Oh my god. Hugo and I descend the stairs to his home into Wrestling Man Cave, where we both crack a beer. We're both winding down after an exciting evening. So if you're a wrestler, who'd your persona be? Hugo answers immediately.
Oh.
JD Slaminger, my forum name. I gotta represent my literary roots. My costume would be a tweed coat. My finishing move would be a catcher in the eye, where I poke the opponent's eyes out and call them a phony. Wow.
Oh.
I give it a lot of thought. What about you? I would be... Bomb Clancy. Bomb Clancy. I come out in a bomber jacket, aviator sunglasses, and a navy cap. My finishing move is the hunt for the red Stocktober? Shocktober. My finishing move is the hunt for the red Stocktober, where I accuse the other wrestler of being a communist and defeat them in a decade-long proxy war. I'm just not realizing that I don't know any actually wrestling moves. You know, I could teach you some. I smirk. I'm game. Hugo and I square up in the middle of the room, ready to go at it.
Oh.
I'll go easy on you. Oh, on Bomb Clancy? On Bomb Clancy? Absolutely not. And before I'm on the floor, Hugo wraps his leg around me and squeezes. I can't move.
Ah.
This is a figure 4 leg lock. If I were applying some full force right now, you'd be in extreme pain. He effortlessly twists around. He effortlessly twists around and again and grabs my arm. Good lord, he's strong. Any movement in my any movement on my end is useless. And this is an armbar. You're pretty good.
Oh.
You can tap out anytime you want. Not a chance. Hugo flips around one last time on top of me. He hooks his arm under my leg and presses his body down onto my chest.
Hey.
And this is me pinning you. Our faces are inches apart. I can't tell if I'm breathing heavily because of physical activity or because of something else. Go for it. I lean forward and kiss Hugo, who seems to be just as surprised as I am. I pull back, a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. He slowly releases his submission hold on me and cradles my face in his hands. He presses his forehead against mine and we laugh. I guess we both win? I guess so. I pull him back in for another kiss. Do you have any more moves to show me?
Oh.
I think I might have a few.
That was so good you gave me goosebumps.
Okay, you just said that! Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay. I'm pretty sure all this is the same, so let's get the Hugo part.
Hey.
Oh, Hugo's wearing a shirt and he doesn't have his suit on. Can you get back to being naked? Oh, Quinn's here. Quizmaster! Hey, who's ready for a crazy graduation party? You don't have to be on right now, Quinn. It's just a party. What do you mean? It's you know what? Keep that energy. Hold it close. You deserve it.
Hey.
Just like me and my loving wife deserve happiness, right? You know it. Okay. Oh, Ernest is here. Hey. I turn to see Ernest looking like he has something to say. Hey, Ernest. Thanks for being so nice to my dad. Whoa. People are usually really mean to him sometimes. I mean, I guess I am too. But, he seems happy when you're around, so, that's cool. Jeez, Ernest, I don't know what to say. You know, I think people get you pegged all wrong. You got a soft side. If you tell anyone I told you that, I'm gonna set your trash on fire. There is. Also, you don't know me. Before I can respond, Ernest walks away, a cloud of vapor trailing behind him. Well, that was at least a little pleasant. Did not expect that at all. As the party winds down, I take a seat back at the... You know, I fucked that up. But I already knew I was gonna fuck it up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you.
Huh.
I'll leave you to it. Me and Emma's gonna get ice cream. I take a seat next to Hugo as the last guests make their way out of the party. Cool shirt.
Oh,
Thanks, it reminds me of the special night. So the secret's out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling. You know, I was really nervous to come here dressed like this, but everyone in the neighborhood, they're like nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. It turns out Craig's a huge fan too. And Colin told everyone at school that I'm into wrestling, but actually backfired on him. The kids have a weird sort of respect for me now. A few of them even asked to be the sponsor of the wrestling club. Not the Olympic wrestling. The wrestling I like. I actually like both, but there's an important distinction that I think you know which one I'm talking about. See, it just goes to show there's nothing wrong being open about what you like.
hey.
I agree. As long as I'm being open, I'm also a very huge fan of handsome dads who throw great parties for their kid and love a good word jumble. I blush. And I'm a big fan of... Quick, think of something clever. Hugo's. This Hugo specifically. Hugo laughs.
Oh.
He drips his arm over my shoulder and pulls me closer. He plants a soft kiss on my forehead. I'm happy here. Me too. Ah! Do you think maybe you could show me some new wrestling moves?
Oh.
Mitchell, how about I show you... Is that sexual innuendo? Mitchell, how about I show you my pump-handled pile driver? I can't help but giggle. What's that?
Oh.
You'll see. Oh, I love him. Okay, y'all have to see the ending picture for this. It's actually pretty fucking great. He's so hot! Oh, I love this one. This one is actually pretty fucking great. Alrighty, guys. This is a fucking good one. But I still have I think I have 3 or 4 left. So, keep it coming. I'm gonna keep the content going. But I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing, all the same things everyone does. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!